actually, on my 5 wives.
I'm wanting to visit the idea of having another baby.
I'm still worried.
That all just feels like a lot to take on.
Browns won the lawsuit, complete victory. Polygamy's not illegal anymore.
It gave me this new hope that I could actually be able to adopt a baby.
Look how beautiful that is.
I know, I love this.
They're going to look at property without us.
We're all kind of miffed that, hey, they're deciding where we're going to live without us even talking about it.
I'm still just not sure what I think.
And tonight,
A dude invited me to dinner with his family.
A dude?
A dude.
I want to meet the kid.
Dad, we're not dating.
September thinks she has the whole world figured out. When are you going to be home?
I don't know.
Then you can't go.
Wow.
Something I'd like to talk to you about again. Having another baby.
I just keep having symptoms.
This is what I was afraid of.
I know. Honestly, I'm scared. Because I don't want my babies to have to go through something like this.
I spent my whole life hiding, but not anymore.
Now I live without fear of people knowing who I am.
Sharing a husband is my choice.
People don't understand our lifestyle, but it works for us.
It's not that complicated. We just love each other.
5 wives and 24 kids. I wouldn't change it for anything. Okay, let's get started. I just want to go over who I owe what having to do with anniversaries.
The way we do anniversaries, when you've been married for 10 years, then you get to go away for a week. And then 15 was a weekend. You know, and in between that, it's just an overnight.
I know I owe Rosemary an anniversary overnighter. And then as far I know what's coming up, I think that's the only thing I'm back owed. And then I have your anniversary, right? Hey, I'm good. I got this down. So, unless I don't. Is that it? Okay.
I have been playing catch up for so long on anniversaries. I can't believe I actually am taking Noni on our anniversary on an anniversary date this weekend.
You're almost caught up. It's been a while.
I know. I've been like deficit forever. So I only have one more anniversary, then I'm back. So everybody will be caught up except for Rosemary.
We're 3 months past our anniversary, and I don't know when we'll get to celebrate.
I think that is all of my...
I do have one little thing. So Kimberly was under the impression for a little while that if a boy wanted to hold her hand, he had to come ask you.
Yes.
She doesn't want to have that happen, and I don't think it's a good idea either.
Okay. Okay, so maybe I'm a bit too protective.
And I don't think we've done that in the past, have we?
I'm new to this. I've only had one daughter, actually.
But you're not new to the dating scene.
Significantly
Okay.
date, right? I know Hannah's gone on a date, and apparently she held a boy's hand, unbeknownst to me.
That's such a big deal.
I'm willing to admit that maybe I'm, overprotective, right? But, so you guys don't see anything wrong with
You didn't
this?
ask my dad to hold my hand.
You're right. I know.
You didn't ask Noni's dad if you could hold her hand. You didn't.
Yeah, but boys need to ask me.
I think we need to actually explore the whole dating thing a little bit more. We're kind of, a lot of our kids haven't started, our teenagers haven't started really dating, and so we haven't really formalized much about that, and it's mostly, what does Dad think? And so we need to get together on that one, on dating.
We kind of approach it as it becomes valid, and it hasn't been a valid issue until recently. Now we're starting to get it. I mean, Carly was our first, but she was kind of alone. And now
Well, and I think a lot of, with Carly, it was kind of, Brady and I kind of decided.
Yeah.
It wasn't something we sat down together as a family and talked about. But, Brady and I talked about it and kind of set rules for her at that time.
But now that we're getting more together as teenagers and they're becoming, they're more of groups, I think it's become appropriate that we discuss it together.
Okay, we shouldn't just let it be free will. I mean, just do anything they want, willy-nilly, right? I mean, shouldn't we set some rules for dating? I had a personal rule that I set for myself. It wasn't expected of me by anybody, that I would never kiss a woman until I was engaged. So, you know, I get that I'm a fuddy-duddy.
I think it'd be good to unify what we do expect from the kids. To have a statement of what it actually is might be nice.
Okay, then we'll do a teenage dating meeting, and we can just have this discussion with the kids.
Okay.
What our expectations of teenagers are. Are we good with that? Oh,
Yeah.
pretty good with that. Okay.
Our kids at school, they're different. You know, they're not like everybody else, and they're not part of the, dominant religion. And so I want to help them because
Help them
it's
have
just
a
hard
social
for
life.
me.
Because
Yeah.
really, our kids really don't have much of a social life outside of our family, and they can't date our family. Just so you know. All right, let's get out food. Can I have you guys move out of the way so I can get the food?
Hey, Peppy. I have money to buy you some new pants.
You're rude.
Your pants are really worn out. I'm happy to get you some new ones. You look like a hobo.
Tell Dad that that's how you bought them. That's
Wait
what
a
they
minute.
looked like.
You paid money that I worked hard.
No, I paid money.
I think that I am way more of a fuddy-duddy than my wife's. Next time you need a pair of pants to look like that, don't pay to get it done that way. I'll make them that way easy. I just get a knife.
I know he means well, but sometimes it's like, okay, whatever.
You pay someone to make you look like that?
Yeah, you buy them that way. Okay, circle, circle. Let's do dinner.
My dad can be annoying.
Who hasn't said it for a while?
Paul.
Yeah. Paul, would you say it, please? Thank you.
Dear Heavenly Father,
Dear Heavenly Father,
please bless the food.
please bless the food.
That will nourish and strengthen us.
That it will nourish and strengthen us.
We're thankful for all of our many blessings.
We're thankful for all of our many blessings.
In the name
In the name
of Jesus Christ.
of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Amen.
Oh, we got a little bit of church. The boys learn it from, half of the road, and we were harvesting it clearly.
Did you get food? Well, I will get you food because I love you.
Brady and I do have an anniversary coming up. I'm really looking forward to being able to spend time with him. So I've got all the babysitters for going on our anniversary.
Awesome. Cool. Who's going to do it?
September's watching Kaylee. Aiden's wanted to stay at Rosemary's, and she said that was fine. And Nurse is over at Polly's, too, and Rachel and Paul will stay here.
Cool.
There's been a lot of talk about having another child, and I don't know where to start, but I feel like I need to talk to Brady about my desire to have a baby. Hopefully I can do that on our anniversary.
So, guess we'll just spend the day up in Salt Lake because we probably can't check until later to anniversary in, right? Okay. And then we'll check in there and have fun.
The thoughts of having a baby is on my mind, and Brady needs to understand that I really want to do this.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Hey, baby.
Hey. I'm really glad it's my night because I really need to talk to Brady. Several days ago, I received word back from the adoption agency, and I've just been waiting until I could get the chance to be able to talk to him about it. I got a message from the adoption agency.
Oh.
She basically said she checked with their lawyer, and she said that the ruling against the unlawful cohabitation had been put on hold. And so I wanted to ask you if you knew about that, because, I mean, basically, it was just like, sorry, you know, there's no way for you to be able to do this because of this law that they
This is frustrating. I have heard nothing, and I would have heard something.
I am really confused about the polygamy ruling being stayed or put on hold, as they said. I haven't heard anything about this. As far as I know, everything is still good.
It's crazy. All we're trying to do is get someone to talk to us about adoption, and we have to fight this stigma.
I know.
I mean, talk to us, for crying out loud.
I think it's because they just don't understand and they don't know us. And anyway,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, It's all right.
I'll make sure and call my lawyer. He will know. He's on top of that really well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, you get your hopes up so much about adopting, and then maybe dreams don't come true.
I know all the kids are in bed.
Well,
Want to go to bed?
yeah.
All right.
And get some sleep.
Coming up, I want to talk to you again about your work and quitting.
I think we're jumping the gun here. Sometimes I wish he would back off.
Mom,
Yeah,
a dude invited me to dinner with his family.
a dude.
A dude. Yeah. And I was wondering if I can go.
Who is he?
A guy from school.
A guy from school? What grade is he in?
11.
So he's a junior?
Yeah.
When September came to me and asked if she could go out with this young man, I was a little bit taken back. Do you know him really well?
We talk.
You guys talk? So can I call his mom
No.
and just
Ew,
ask
no.
her about it and talk
No.
to her?
No, that would be really
Okay,
awkward.
his
and
dad?
No, that would be really embarrassing.
Why?
Because it's just a dinner.
Well,
Well.
I don't know him.
So?
I don't know him, and I don't know who his parents are. I actually think they would appreciate it. I do. I know I would.
You're old.
Thanks. September is 15. From the time she was little, she was 4 going on 18. She just wanted to grow up really fast. Well, you're gonna have to talk to Dad.
It's
You're
with his
not-
family, though.
I know it is, but like, where are you guys going? What time are you gonna be home?
I'm not sure.
That stuff I want to know before you leave.
I don't know all of that yet.
Just his family.
Just his family, yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Let's talk to Dad and see if that's okay.
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 My dad gets really protective when it comes to dating. I wish my dad trusts me more.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not a for sure thing.
I know.
Okay.
Hey, what you doing?
Just trying to get this picture up. I think that's the one I like best. What's it?
You kind of keep shutting me down on this, but I feel strongly enough that I want to talk to you again about work. Your work and quitting. Rhonda works from early in the morning till really sometimes pretty late at night. And I really like Rhonda to take care of herself better by not working so hard. And I tell her that, but it's usually on deaf ears. I just think it's a good idea. And I'm concerned about you not even really giving me the time of day on it.
I'm sorry. Honestly, honey, I think we're jumping the gun here. I would love to be home with Nicholas. It breaks my heart when he's crying and I go off to work, but I want to make sure that we're just more financially secure. I guess I just want a little more security.
If I can be more successful in my business to where I can bring in the revenue that will allow Rhonda to relax more, then I know that she can be the mom that I know she wants to be.
It's a good job.
I know, but you're a people pleaser. And
I know, but I'm a people pleaser wanting to please you too.
no, but I don't want you to please me. What I want you to do is make the right decision for the kids, which is the most important of all.
I know. I am really glad that Brady is caring enough and wants to take care of me, and so he wants me to quit my job. But sometimes I wish he would back off.
Sweetheart, we're really serious about adoption.
Yes.
That will be a full-time job for you once it really starts heating up.
I mean, socially, I know that's selfish, but I really enjoy the out and talking with adults. And honestly, honey, I don't get to see you that much.
And my sister wives are busy. They're going here, there, and everywhere. I don't feel like I have a lot of social.
Yeah.
And this is a big decision for me.
How about this? We go to the lawyer, we go to the agency, we find out just how realistic it's going to be.
Okay.
We get those answers, and then we make a decision then.
I just don't think timing's right.
If by chance we are blessed and able to adopt a child, then I will reevaluate my job situation. But for now, I don't see anything that would make me quit my job that I love so much.
Sure. I won't push you into it. I just wanted to have a talk that didn't seem like you were willing to have.
Maybe I didn't feel like you were hearing my side.
Did I hear your side now?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. All right. Thank you, baby. Love you.
I love you too.
Nice way to begin an anniversary.
Yeah, it's fun to be off with you, baby.
16 years.
Flew by.
So today is mine and Brady's anniversary. We've been married for 16 years. And to me, this is special. 16 years has a lot of history to it.
So, what's your favorite memory of us in 16 years?
Every moment each child was born definitely stands out. And then each year has brought great memories.
The last 16 years with Noni has been great. She's just a wonderful person, and I'm so happy to have been able to spend all that time with her.
Something I'd like to talk to you about again, having another baby.
Where are you at? What do you think?
Honestly, I felt like you were too overwhelmed, that it was too much for you.
The last time I talked to Noni about having a baby, she asked if I'd please revisit it and start thinking about it again.
The overwhelmed thing for me has always been just the ability to take care of them. You know, whether or not, financially we could handle.
Everybody feels the pinch when things are not good financially, because Brady focuses all on that. He has such a great responsibility to take care of all that he has. But there's nothing that compares to having a baby. I'm grateful that you're even at the point where you're willing to discuss it with me, because I know that it was at a point where we weren't.
You're not always going to keep having babies, even if you always want to.
I know, but this is the thing is I'm getting at the point where...
You need to think about having one now rather than later?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm following you.
I would always love to hold another baby and take care of another baby, and no matter what sacrifices for me, it's always worth it for me.
Just know that I'm in a good place. I don't feel overwhelmed with it anymore. With that resolved in my mind, I think, yeah.
I've come to a decision about having a baby with Noni. Something just clicked, I think it'd be wonderful to have another baby.
All right, well, you ready to go check out this bed and breakfast?
After Brady and I talked about it, I'm excited. I'm honestly thinking, wow, I can go there. All right.
All right, let's get our check.
Thank you. Cool.
Wow, what, we're out west?
Yeah.
You got a skunk?
We even have an outhouse.
This is cool, babe.
When we decide we're gonna start trying for another baby, it's not like public announcement time. It's more precious and quiet. I mean, I don't think ever have I made that announcement.
So this is where the magic happens, baby.
You even got the creaks of the old Western bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll make it creak.
Oh. I hope you're not kidding.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Coming up.
There's a gift for your anniversary.
For me to go tell my sister wives that I'm ready to have a baby, that's just throwing it in their face that, hey, every night we're gonna be having sex. Love you.
You, baby. Help grab all these bags.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Where's the kids?
Where are my kids?
Oh, is Mara combing your hair?
Hi, pretty girl. Brady and I have just arrived home from our anniversary. And the thoughts of having a baby is on my mind.
Hey, Rhonda. You ready?
Oh, hey. Every year, each one of us gets a gift for each sister wife for their anniversary. And this year, I was responsible for Noni.
Come on in.
Hey.
Hey.
Here's a gift for your anniversary.
Oh, wow. Thank you. My teenagers honestly wipe me out of towels, so Brady doesn't ever have one when he comes. So it's nice to have them. Thank you. It's very nice. I'm excited that Brady and I have decided to have a baby. But it's a little awkward because I don't want to tell my sister wives about my decision.
Thanks, guys.
Happy anniversary. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not ready to tell my sister wives that I'm ready to have a baby because having a baby is a very physical manifestation of a sexual relationship.
Thanks, guys.
Hi.
I love you.
Thank you.
Let's go take a shower.
I know.
I've got a new towel.
In plural marriage, he's having a sexual relationship with every one of his wives. But we kind of like to just sometimes not go there because it is a little hard to have to share that sexual relationship. Love you.
Love you, baby.
And so, for me to go tell my sister wives that I'm ready to have a baby, to me, that's just throwing it in their face that, hey, every night we're going to be having sex.
Hi, babe.
Oh, hi. So, September came to me, and a friend of hers asked her if she'd like to go out to dinner with him and his family.
Wait a minute, boy.
A boy from
Asked her-
school asked her if she would like to go out to dinner tonight.
Well, she's not old enough for a date.
She's not 16. Maybe this is something that we need to talk about.
Like as a family.
Well, no.
I do. I think all the teenagers need to be clear, and
I
maybe
agree.
I haven't been clear enough.
I
don't know.
agree that we all need to kind of be on the same page.
Listen, you're not gonna go on a one-on-one date until you're 18 and group dates until you're 16, and all of these things are really important to me.
Okay, is it a date? Who's all there? I guess that's the big.
His family.
So it's just like mom, dad.
I also believe there's some grandparents involved.
Oh, okay. Well, they'll. Okay. Does Peppy think it's a date?
She didn't say it was a date. She just said
She's just invited.
she's invited. She's invited to go out and celebrate his birthday.
Well, where is she?
She's getting ready somewhere.
Well, how do you feel about it?
I just wonder what is considered like a date. I mean, if she's going out with his family to go have dinner, then is that, do you think that's considered a date?
I just want to be clear with her. I'm gonna go ask her everything.
I don't think there's
that young.
feelings involved.
Of course, there's feelings, or he wouldn't invite her to go to dinner. But just not heavy feelings. That's all. She's too young for that.
I trust my daughter, but I don't trust boys. And it's my job to make sure that the boy that she's going to be with is trustworthy, you know? I know how boys think.
Okay.
I just wanted, yeah.
And you don't know where she is?
She might be over at the other house. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm gonna go find her.
Okay.
Love
Love you.
September. Where are you, September? September! September!
Coming up, I want to meet the kid.
Dad, we're not dating.
September thinks she has the whole world figured out. When are you gonna be home?
I don't know.
Then you can't go.
Wow.
Okay, so I need to know. What's the story?
What?
I know, okay. Obviously, you're not old enough to date.
Yes.
He's a junior.
Yes.
What is your plans?
Dinner.
Just you two?
No.
Okay,
His
I need to know
grandma,
this.
His grandpa, his aunt and uncle, and then his other aunt and uncle.
I want to meet
got-
the kid.
Mom, Dad, we're not dating.
I know you're not dating, or I wouldn't let this happen.
Dad.
I know September thinks she has the whole world figured out, but she's young. She has no idea what kind of trouble she can get into.
So
okay.
why do you have to meet him?
She has to take a phone, and Mom wants his phone number before you leave, before I give you my phone.
Yep.
Wow.
I want phone numbers. Okay, this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And is he alone at Cars, or are you
No.
going with the family?
With the family.
Okay.
If he's alone, I won't let her get in the car.
Okay, there's a deal.
Okay.
If you're alone with him, she's not going to let you get in the car.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal. Sometimes I wish he can get off my back and let me make my own decisions.
When are you going to be home?
I don't know.
No deal.
I don't know. It's dinner. So probably like 7, maybe. I don't know.
And is he going to bring you home with his parents?
I don't know.
Then you can't go.
He's probably going to drop me off at Cars.
You're going to call.
Yes.
Okay.
Write down his phone number.
Give me the phone number right now. What is it? Here, type it in for me.
I'm not a child, and sometimes I know what I'm doing.
Okay, if I call this and I can't get a hold of you, I'm calling the state troopers. I'm her dad, and it's my job to protect her, and I will do this till my dying day. Okay, Maddie's taking you?
Yes.
Have fun.
Thank you.
I love you.
Oh,
Thank you.
I have to go.
Of course, even with all the assurances, I'm still worried as her dad that she's off with someone else, you know? And it's my little girl, and I'm worried that maybe she's gonna push the envelope and break curfew or something, and I just don't want any of that to happen. I'll be waiting up.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
Is Peppy home?
Not yet. No. What time is it?
She's got 15 minutes.
15 more minutes. It's not my night with Brady. Tonight is Rosemary's turn, but Brady wanted to be here for September coming home.
We only have that one night out of 5. And so it does put a strain on mine and Brady's relationship. When he gets called away to other things, we have less time to develop our relationship, and he's needing to focus on somebody else, and so it's extra hard.
I wonder if she had fun tonight.
Nathan?
I hope it really is just, you know, not a big deal.
Yeah.
You're home. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Did you obey all my rules?
Yeah.
I'm proud. She was back by 9 o'clock, just the way it was supposed to be.
Okay. You look cute.
I love you.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night. Hey, thanks for being home on time.
You're welcome.
Good night. Love you.
Better than on time. You're home early.
Ow!
Love you, baby.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night.
I still think I need to just have a meeting with everybody and define dating. Coming up.
The polygamy case only made it so it's not illegal to cohabitate with another wife.
Right.
That doesn't give you the right to be able to adopt.
It really makes me mad. I'm pissed because this is just another example of the stigma that's placed on polygamists. I guess all you probably are wondering what in the world you guys are here, not the rest of the kids. You know, it has to do with dating. So there's been all these different ideas floating around the house about what is expected of all the teenagers, you know, the dating age kids in our family. There's been some ambiguity about dating, so I just want to set some bench lines of appropriate dating practices. So the first thing is age. Some people want to date earlier, but this is what I think. You can start group dating at 16 and single dating where it's just you and your date at 18. What do you guys think?
18's just too old.
So when would you want to be able to go with just you and a boyfriend?
16.
So Rachel, what do you think? I want to hear. No pressure from Peppy.
I think 16 too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because 18's too old.
You realize you can have just plenty of fun on a group date. In fact, most of the time it's just a whole lot funner on a group date. So we're gonna leave it at that until further notice, because I haven't heard an argument good enough against it.
The things that my dad taught us about dating, I think they're okay, but I don't know, they're kind of back in the day.
There's confusion with this girl. She thinks she could date when she's 14 and get in trouble.
Josh, do you feel protective over September?
I feel protective over all of my sisters when it comes to relationships and dating.
So as far as physical contact between the sexes, okay, what's appropriate or not? So I've been on the record as saying that I don't want you holding hands unless
the boy come and ask.
The boy, like for my daughters, unless the boy comes and asks me permission, and then I would expect the same thing of my sons to the girl's dad. What do you guys think of that?
Nope.
So you guys all think you can just hold hands, huh?
Yeah.
At what point?
As soon as you're able to date.
You're able to date.
16. No, 16.
16. It's a different world today than it was when I was dating. I would have never dreamed of going up to my friend that's a girl, which I had very few because I was so afraid of girls, and giving her a hug. Kissing. I will tell you what I did. I never kissed any of your moms until I was engaged to them. Now, I realize that's pretty strict, but realize your dad was a real strict guy with himself.
Tommy, would you ever kiss a girl before you got engaged? You wouldn't hold off like Dad?
Maybe if when I'm 18 or older.
Nice choice.
I don't want to wait until I get engaged to kiss a boy because, like, when you know you're ready to and the other person is, it's like you're holding back because you're being held back by a rule or something.
As long as both of you are okay with it.
At what age, though?
16. 18. Oh, fine.
We got Peppy over here bucking for 16.
18? You gotta ask the parents first, of course.
I just don't want you guys, generally, I just don't want you to be flippant with your bodies. You do not ever want to get and have premarital sex.
Oh.
This is... Is that disappointing to you?
No, not at all. It's awkward, that's why.
Okay. Well, it needs to be said. You know, in our family, we just don't. That's a no-go. You don't have sex before marriage, period. Okay?
I think the rule that not having sex before marriage is a great rule because it could lead into trouble and some things that you don't want. So you just save that for marriage.
What if one of us wanted to date someone that was in a polygamous relationship already?
Yes, I would support any of my daughters marrying into polygamy, but only if you made real sure that that man would treat you as an equal. It scares me when one of my children asks me if it'd be okay if they were in polygamy. Okay, just make sure, daughter, that it's a really good man. A man who has the same progressive ideas as me. I mean, I want my children to have the same access to free thought and equality and symmetry and racial equality, gender equality, marriage equality. All of these things that many times are lost within polygamous communities. Question? Yes, Tom.
What about other species?
No, Tom. Let's keep it human. Okay. Hey, Drew, this is Brady. I got you on speakerphone.
Great. How are you?
Good. So I got a couple questions about adoption, if you can help me out.
Okay.
Rhonda tells me that the adoption agency is not going to entertain us because the polygamy ruling is actually on hold. And I'm like, bull crap. I would know. Trust me. I'm keeping track of this thing. Are there any laws on the books that say me as a polygamist cannot adopt?
Is it with your legal wife?
No, it's not with my legal wife.
Okay. The adoption statute in Utah
Oh, honey, good. Come in here, just on
allow
time.
people who are cohabitating to adopt. And they consider it in the child's best interest not to be adopted by anybody who's cohabitating.
What about the new defeat of the cohabitation clause for polygamy? Would that affect that?
The polygamy case only made it so it's not cohabitate with another wife.
Right.
That doesn't give you the right to be able to adopt. Right now, that's where the law stands.
It really makes me mad. You know, I'm pissed because this is just another example of the stigma that's placed on polygamists, just for the sake of it, just because we're different. Now they're trying to deny us to try to provide love to a child that needs it. Do you know any precedent of a plural wife adopting?
No, I don't know of any. Now, she could try and get it on her own, but she'd have to stop cohabitating with you to do that.
So what if I do this out of state?
Out of state is more complicated, but you're going to be a lot better off. I do know that 4 states are fairly liberal when it comes to adoptions with cohabitating parents. California, Oregon, Washington, and Colorado. And it may be a decent option as well.
What would you say our next step is?
If I were you, I would call an attorney. You're going to need to try and find somebody who specializes in multiple state adoptions.
Thank you so much, Drew.
Bye.
Bye.
I really liked that he said Washington.
I know. I was really excited.
Maybe we just need to move to Washington.
I almost wanted to say, how long do I have to be a resident? Then I can... Oh, yeah.
Okay, well...
We at least know where to go from here. We kind of have a direction, at least, because yeah.
I'll just start making some phone calls, and we'll take the next step.
Okay.
Coming up.
I just keep having symptoms.
This is what I was afraid of.
I know. Honestly, I'm scared. Because I don't want my baby to have to go through something like this.
Hey.
Hi.
This is a nice surprise.
I just, there's something I just wanted to ask you about.
Okay.
Just a concern. Camry mentioned to me that, remember that day when she missed the bus?
Yeah.
And you kept her for me. She mentioned to me that she had gone with you to an appointment, and she just said that Aunt Rhonda went and had x-rays done. And I just wanted to come and ask you about it.
I didn't know if I should bring it up and let anybody know, because I just... I'm just having more of the same problems with my breast, you know. A few years ago, I had a scare with breast cancer. They checked everything and they said it was fine, but I'm supposed to follow up on it all the time. I just keep having symptoms, and so I'm just gonna go get it checked into further.
This is what I was afraid of.
I know, honestly, I'm scared. Because I just, you know, I watched my mom go through it all, and then she died, and so I'm scared, but I'm just really sorry.
I'm so sorry that you're scared. Because I'm scared too. I don't want you to be scared.
I don't know how I couldn't be, just
I know
with
that.
everything I've seen.
I know.
I mean, it's just all through my family, and
I know.
I just, I don't want my babies to have to go through something like this. I just know the symptoms of cancer, and because of my family history and because of what I've watched people go through, I'm scared. I mean, there's nothing to do but just to check into it and watch and wait, you know?
Is that what you're doing? Is just waiting, or?
I've got a physical scheduled for Tuesday, and then we'll get a mammogram scheduled from there, and we'll see.
So what do you have planned for the rest of the day?
I might have to run into work for a couple of hours.
Well, I agree with Brady that maybe it's time that you let that go. I do. I think your kids I just think your kids need you.
I know, but I just worry too that, you know, the family finances, they can be so good and then they're so bad. And so I just worry about that, and I don't want to have to go find another job because I do love my job, you know.
I know you do.
But I don't like leaving my kids, and especially, you know, you never know how much time you have with them.
I know.
I'm thinking about it though. Thank you for letting me know where you stand on that. That means a lot to me because I have worried about letting down you guys by not working too.
Rhonda, no. I don't ever want you to feel like that.
I don't want the kids to know anything about the cancer. I just don't want them to worry about it, you know. Anyway.
Yeah, I won't say anything.
Thank you.
Well, we're all right here. Don't be afraid to ask.
Thank you.
I just want to pray that, you know, everything's going to be okay. She's going to be okay, and you know what? We're all going to pull through this together, no matter what it is.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I'll see ya.
Bye. Not only did my mother have breast cancer, but for her, it was just really fast moving. She had it one day, and it seemed like the next day she turned around and she was gone. And I don't want to go through that ever.